Hi, good morning, Gaurav.
Good morning. Hi, Mukundan. Amita, I have a
Yeah.
suggestion for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find your laptop and join us from that, it'll be stable for you and there'll be one less
I
thing
think I'll
to
I'll do
think
it.
about.
I'll do it. I'll just finish the form and do it because
Sure, sure.
I am in between now.
Acha, acha. Hi, Archana.
A very good morning.
Morning.
This is my first meeting.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Miss Rishikesh Datta has recommended this meeting.
Who?
Rishikesh Datta.
Our Rishikesh, our man in Pune.
Yes, right. Yeah. So, is there any formalities I have to do? He said something
Yes.
to fill up the form or.
Well, Alethea will share a link for you because just before you joined, the link was shared. There's a
Okay.
link there. You have to go in and fill that form.
Okay, right now?
Yes, please.
Okay, and may I know your good name, sir?
Yeah, I'm Gaurav Paul.
Okay, I just doing my video on in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just you'll see this link in the chat. You
Okay.
can fill that up.
Yet can't see.
Yeah, I'll just have her share again.
Okay.
Alifa actually stepped off. Chaitanya, are you able to share the link?
I'm back.
Alifa, can you share the link again? We have a guest, Archana.
Yeah.
She'd like to see the link.
Here we go.
There you go. It's there.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alicia.
Sure, pleasure. Gotta make me host again. So
Sure. Nishita is host actually.
okay.
Nishita, you there?
Yes, Gaurav, tell me.
Yeah, if you can make Alethea the host, please.
I already have.
No, I
She
dropped
stepped
out
off
actually.
for breakfast.
okay.
Now she's
Okay.
back.
No, I just got dropped out.
Oh, okay,
I
sorry.
went YouTube live too early. I tried to stop that. And then I also went out.
Gaurav, you're also the co-host, so just in case,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Chaitanya, are you sending me something?
Yeah, I will. I already sent you. I am sending you one more version before we get started.
Okay. So, Alethea, just check the leadership group. We are taking a call on something.
I already replied.
Uh-huh.
I didn't. I selected in the poll.
Okay.
Can I answer 0 to the questions on accountability right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just write 0, right?
We are proud of Zero. It was invented in India.
That's why Indians do 0. In every field, they contribute. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes we had one in front of it.
You can add 10 zeros also, since they don't add too much value. Eventually, the number looks nice and big.
Done. Let's take the laptop and go.
So everyone, we have a link in the chat for all the new, 1 second, I'm putting it on. Please fill in your introduction. That's the only way we call you to introduce yourself. Gaurav, I think we're ready to start if you are. I'm also going to
No,
put
I'm
in the
just
WhatsApp
waiting
group
for
link.
the input from Chaitanya. Else we'll miss out. Or what do you say? You will
No, no,
introduce it later?
I'm sending it
Yeah,
to
we
you.
can
Just
do it.
Yeah,
hold
so
on.
give us a couple of minutes.
Okay, please. So guys, I've also put the WhatsApp group link in the chat. So all the new members do join our WhatsApp group.
Okay, before we begin, I actually wanted to just ask a question.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Have any of you gone through the Dubai Future Foundation's 10 megatrends?
Mega friends?
Mega
The 10
trends.
megatrends, the 10 new
Trends.
megatrends in the industry.
Look it up, enlighten.
Okay, can I share my screen if it's okay?
Yeah, sure, go
One
ahead.
sec. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll make you co-host.
Okay, it's still showing that host is okay, disabled sharing. Can you please enable sharing once?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead
I
now.
think yeah, perfect. So these are the 10 new megatrends which have been announced by the Dubai Future Foundation. And I mean, if we go through this a bit more in detail, you can get this on the Dubai Future Foundation website. It'll literally blow your mind away because everything, all the experts that have been talking about certain things and which have been there around, this is the next way ahead. I follow Dubai Future Foundation extremely closely because what how these guys function is all startups they basically ensure that they know almost everything that's happening across the globe. So they put their heads into startups, the Fortune 500s, the underdogs, and thought leaders, and research scientists, X, Y, and Z. So they follow these people very closely, and they understand where these things are being spoken about the most. This will literally blow your mind away.
I've seen this in the AV room at the Emirates Towers, where they have the surround or AI, that room, right? AI room. In
Yeah.
the Emirates Towers, our office is there, near the youth hub. I think the Future Foundations have this where you can step on each of them and entire slide with videos and everything comes up to explain each of them. Yeah,
So,
I've seen it.
in
Yeah,
fact,
now.
last week when I was invited by the Open Banking Summit, the focus was on banking, which is obvious, but it complemented this fluid economics, borderless world. So I'm like, okay, people may not know about this trend that's going on, but it is literally complementing it. So open banking was basically to share information within banks, like how we have back in India. Like when you apply for a loan, your CIBIL is checked, your credit score is checked. So now the whole world wants to come with a unified system where you can cross-border share information as well. So because banking is obviously the foundation of economics. So what happens is this entire aspect that's going on in terms of this fluid economy and open banking and the CEPA agreements. If you see, a lot of countries are now having free trade agreements. You'll see that this is actually turning into a proper massive trend.
I think that's why
Everyone's
Dubai seems to be ahead because they are very forward thinking.
yes, they are forward thinking, but yes, they still do lack the resources.
But that's what they do.
This is
They
what
set the direction. That's how this government works, They just set that big ambition and that big direction, and then they just throw it out there. And then people just come and then they recruit the world's best minds for every
yes.
little thing, like whether it's about building a Burj Khalifa or making the roads or the bridges, but they just throw that intention out there. And that's what the government is extremely resourceful at doing. And then they hire and recruit the top best startups or the best talent, the best of everything, and then they get forward ahead. And they just set that mission and then they start moving towards it. So they don't know anything initially, but then they set it as a direction, as a big pillar, and then the answers start coming.
True, that's extremely true. But one thing that they've not been focused on is when it comes to grassroots level execution, that's the major gap. Even though when they say, okay, we want to have the year of sustainability, how many SMEs are actually clearly aware on what is the procedure or what is sustainability, for example, or how do you measure it? What is circular economy? So a lot of them are still trying to get their head around this and understand how all of this would come into play.
But there's a lot of tax benefits for companies that are able to, small things like use less power. Companies actually retail and all is moving into POE and stuff, just for the sake of tax benefits that the government gives. When even the Teslas of the world were launched, all the taxis are today, Teslas and stuff. For 3 years, they didn't have any parking fee, any, like completely zero for everything. Free parking, free priority, free, so much benefits, yeah. But that was their initiative to go, without petrol and stuff like that, and energy conservation and stuff like that. So, yeah, they set
Okay,
that
shall
big
we?
mandate and go ahead.
Great. I have something to share as well, but I'll do that once Parikshit is concluded.
Yeah. I mean, that's all
Summarize.
I wanted to share.
No, but that's
I'm-
great thought for a Saturday morning to start with there. Well done.
Great. So we have 19 people here and we are ready to start. We are on the 16th of March. So half of this month is also gone. Time flies, as they say. We are going to conclude Q1 in the next 2 weeks. For most of us, we have had good weather and we are anticipating not so good weather ahead. But like in business, we've had a good phase and we are gearing up for not so good phase for all of us, except for Mike, who is in Thailand, Chiang Rai or some exotic place like that. The rest of us in Dubai, for example, are, already summer is knocking the doors. And of course, we'll have a patch for Holi, but, another phase lies ahead. On that note, let's start with our presentation.
Gaurav, I have sent you something on down this thing. Please use this version, please.
I have seen something that you sent me and then I updated it. One
Okay.
sec. I did update it. Hopefully it'll pan out.
Okay, go ahead.
Great. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are Global Entrepreneur Network and my name is Gaurav Paul. I am here in Dubai and you are here with us on this network, on this presentation that I'll use to share about who we are and what we do and how we do it. So it's our purpose to connect entrepreneurs worldwide to enable business growth through exchange of referrals and collaboration in accessing global markets. Our vision is to global community expanded to 10 countries in 2 years with upwards of 1,000 active members and 50 countries in 5 years with upwards of 10,000 active members. So though I don't recommend it, I seem to be doing this. All of you are literate and can read, so I will not repeat. I'll just put it up there and allow you to read. This is our mission.
Gaurav, it's important to read. It's only a sentence.
Okay. Yeah, whatever the boss
That's
says.
more than the community.
So we help our community expand their global reach through online networking and collaborations. And those are our values. We help in collaboration, knowledge sharing, sustainability, agility, and innovation. This is our team. Alifia is president and co-founder. I am co-founder and VP operations. We have another co-founder, Anil Thomas. Alifia heads up rooftop sales, and I work for a company called Infosys Technologies here in Dubai. We have Sabri Rajan, who's VP for marketing, Anupama, who's CIO. Sabri is at Fisto. Bharat Nangia is our extended arm in Hong Kong. He's Vice President Global Growth. We also have Chaitanya Bailey, who is Vice President for Digital Transformation, and he runs Indic Strategy Consulting. In the past, we've been contributed to by people like Dr. Rajamani, the late Laurent Grandisson, Harihar Sharma. And this is our brand story. So, united in purpose, we are dreamers, doers, and thinkers from across the globe. We rise together, so we seize the chance to lift each other higher, weathering the storms, as I was saying. Challenges will inevitably arise, but our network remains resilient, shaping the future. The road ahead might be unclear, but still we keep moving together. We have our revolution starting every morning. We out with that perspective or mindset. We are choosing cooperation over division. With open minds and kind hearts, we grow our business and we shape the future for the better. So this is our membership scenario where we are offering this for free, where you attend meetings, you have an introduction, we have education sessions, breakout rooms, and we have live education sessions from time to time. Today, we are going to have a business challenge, which will enable one person here to introduce their business, and the others then kind of offer their perspective, solutions, even like a broad strategy for the way forward. We are introducing this new kind of membership, which is called the Global Entrepreneur Network Titan, where not only do you get to attend meetings, you get to introduce yourself, you also give a kind of presentation about your company so that it stands out amongst the others. You get to attend our breakout rooms, and we have a PowerPoint which introduces your firm or your establishment. You get to do this presentation for 10 minutes. You participate in the business challenge. And all of this is done mostly weekly, but we have our education sessions every month. We have the breakout rooms every month, and for the Global Entrepreneurs Network Titan, you get to do this quarterly. As in, you participate in the live education session, which is your session. You present your business for 10 minutes and you participate in the business challenge. So we meet every Saturday morning, and we do this over the period that we've been around. We've been doing this since the 19th of September, 2020. So this is what the package is, and Alifia later will give you how much we are pricing this at. So as a Gen Titan, you attend meetings, you have introductions, you do education sessions, we add your logo to our presentation deck. We have a weekly presentation poster. You pitch at every meeting, you get endorsements, you access our database, and quarterly you get to make business presentations and participate in the business challenge. And we also do these LinkedIn live sessions where you get to highlight what you do. On that note, thank you. I hand you over to Alifia to take us through the rest of the session. And Alifia, if you can ask some people to volunteer for the business challenge, we will have selected one person, and that person then can prepare his or her pitch to go forward. Alifia, over to you.
Super thanks, Gaurav. And we are getting more structured. We're moving forward. We've got a lot more to add, and we have such a capable backing, supporting leadership team, which is skilled, and they have something to add, and each of them are really helping us to build maximum value and more value for all our entrepreneurs out here. So thank you all for being loyal partners. We love to see you. We love to see new faces that join us every week. But we even love a lot more faces that keep coming and keep coming. We've had people who've been joining us since 3 years on every single Saturday morning. And we're an extended family, and we love you all for that. So let's continue that and build this ecosystem stronger and build that bond. We've had success stories where people have over borders connected and made collaborations in their business opportunities and got benefits. We've used Indian companies for the right things. Being here in Dubai, Indian companies have been able to extend many services out here in the Middle East. We've had people traveling to Hong Kong, Bangkok, and collaborating and extending and learning overseas and over borders. And that's where Global Entrepreneur Network really blends in, where your companies and your structure and your thinking, more or less, can go beyond your own country boundaries. And that's what we want to bring here. All right, so let's get started. We are going to have a business challenge. Any volunteers already for business challenge? You can say BC and your name in the chat if you're interested for doing the business challenge. We will select who can be the business challenge in the last 20 minutes or the last 15 minutes of our session today. We will use one of you guys as the business challenge. This is a place where we pick a challenge that you're facing, because as entrepreneurs, we are lost in our world of challenges, and we think we don't have anyone to cross check. And sometimes everyone around in our own network is so known to us that we, just lost. Okay, brilliant. So we're going to pick one who's been the most maximum amount of meetings. So we'll pick one of those for today. And Gaurav will drive that in the end of our meeting. So this is the section where we do leads and referrals and exchanges, where we introduce ourselves and our companies. This is the session where your telephone book is not yours. It belongs to everyone else who is attending this meeting. Raise your hand if you know what I mean. Your phone book is not yours today. It belongs to everybody else who's attending. And I encourage people to show up on this videos, because you know what, we're doing online networking. Let me see your face, and it creates a stronger bond. I come to know who I'm talking to, not just like faces. In the past, we've been talking to iPads and iPhones and some different names like that on a, but let's know you, right? Because you've come to a networking platform, and let's show up to really do that. Brilliant. Labha, Latha, Sebi, Mike, of course, he always comes online, Tapas, Indrajit. Let's see you guys, so everyone, Nita, Santosh, Ayman, let's all really, when I see you, I understand what you're saying. I understand your authenticity. I understand your integrity. And I have more faith and more trust. One most important thing is credibility in a sales, right? And you're trying to sell yourself right now. So that you got to sell yourself first, and then you're going to start doing more.
Hi, okay. Alifia. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so now we've got a link in your chat. I've got a lot of people who have introduced themselves already in the chat. So in the link, you've got your filled this thing. I'm going to pull you out. You can quickly, 30 seconds. Let's take 30 seconds so we have enough time for the business challenge in the end. 30 seconds to tell me what you are, your company, and who is the contact you want from everybody else's phone books here today. And for everyone else, let's agree to share that contact. If someone is saying, I want some contact in the export-import industry, if someone is saying, I want anyone's contact who's in the healthcare industry, let's share that contact. There will be a contact for any doctor you ever went to or whatever in your phone book. That contact is lying dead in your phone book. This contact could be useful for someone else overseas, over borders, and etc. So let's give. One of our values is generosity, where we give and we give willingly. Okay? And we always say there's two ways of sharing. If I don't know you well, then I may not trust you very well to handle my contact correctly, right? And what's that going to do? That's going to tell me not to share that contact with you, right? Because I don't know Suryakant very well. I don't know Amit very well. I don't know Tapas very well. So I'm like, I don't know how he's going to treat my contact. But are you going to stop yourself from sharing that contact? Anyone? What do we do? No, right? You're going to share that contact anyway, but you're going to tell him, don't use my name as reference. Say you got it from one of the networking events or you got it as a reference from someone and things like that, but don't share that name, but you can still use that contact and connection and go ahead. Okay, brilliant. Let's get started and we get more of it as we go. I've got Indrajit first and then I have Parikshit after. So go ahead, Indrajit.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's pleasure to be the first one. Yeah, my name is
Fastest
Indrajit
finger
Sarkar.
first. As soon as I send the link, your listing was in. So
Yeah, my name is Indrajit Sarkar. I am based in Dubai, a freelance management system expert. I've been 10 years in manufacturing and 20 years in this ISO related certification, training, implementation. ISO management system can offer many benefits to companies, small or big. You need to have your processes, procedures in place, resources utilization can be increased, productivity can be increased, and
30
finally,
seconds.
customer satisfaction.
Yeah. And now
So get
focus
in
on
touch with
whose
me.
contact you're looking for.
Yeah, get in touch with me to know more about how to implement management system in your company and get certified. Also to train your people who would be the key personnel to implement procedures.
Brilliant. I'm also going to take a minute to tell everyone to add your mobile number in your profile name so that if someone wants to immediately WhatsApp you, connect with you, they can do that. So ISO is extremely important. If anyone knows any leads for Indrajit, a potential company who should be going ISO or not yet gone or anything like that, put Indrajit first in the chat and your name after. It will be Indrajit's responsibility to reach out to you during this week. If you have any contact in your phone, again, maybe you're not thinking about having ISO for yourself, but anybody in your circle, your neighbors, your colleagues, your startup, your anything, anyone, Pia said, rename yourself with your mobile number. So people will. Okay, great. So Pia is going to connect with Indrajit. So any leads for Indrajit, share that with him. So how to share that is put Indrajit and your name in the chat. And then Indrajit will reach out to you during this week. And by the end of today's meeting, we will share the list in our WhatsApp group about everybody who said, I'm going to share this contact. All right, let's have Parikshit now and then Neeta after.
Hi, thank you. So I'm sure all of you would have heard of this saying that, behind every successful man, there's a woman. But I'd like to, fine tune this a bit. Behind every successful business, there is a strategist. So that's what I do. I represent my firm, Capital Case, and our domain is to focus on strategy, where we help startups and SMEs to scale up. We help them navigate their challenges, and we also identify new sources of revenue for them, and we help them achieve 75x by cross collaboration and understanding the competitive market that's out there. And I'd love to get connected to companies that want to scale up and who have a clear vision that this is what they want to achieve.
Brilliant. Strategy is extremely important. Sorry, I've just typed the wrong spelling. Ignore that. So strategy is extremely important, guys. So if any business is not putting strategy in, you're really missing the ball point. And time is something that never comes out. So put Parikshit and your name if you want to connect with Parikshit. So put his name first and your after, so that we know that lead is going for Parikshit. Okay. So put Parikshit and your name after, so that you can connect with him on a one-on-one. He's based in Dubai. So do that. All right, let's have Neeta, and then we have Chaitanya after.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Neeta, and I represent Rank Connective CEO. We work as a catalyst between the borrowers and the investors, making sure their documents are correct, and then we move the project to the right people connected. It can be funding house, family houses, or an individual, which is angel or VC. I always keep looking for connections where angel, VC, or crowdfunding are okay to invest into small startups, because they are the one who struggle the most to get the investment when there is no revenue coming. So anybody who can connect me to that will be really nice. Thank you. Thank you, Bharat, for he's not here, but he connected me. And let's see how it goes. He connected me with one of the VCs. Thank you very much.
Amazing. That's nice. So do use our LinkedIn pages as well to add recommendations to members who are supporting. They can put that as a share on their own LinkedIn profile pages and stuff. And this really helps a lot.
I just have to add one more second to it. I'm going to put my link of having the scheduling the meeting. I request every one of you, please schedule the meeting the day you are free. Because lately I am realizing that people schedule it and then they don't show up. They don't even have the courtesy to send a message. Now, everybody, if today I am going to, let's say, book Parikshit's calendar for next week, I might be having something else urgent that day coming, and we all understand that about each other's engagement. But it's a basic courtesy to send a message to that person that can be rescheduled, isn't it? And this, I am seeing this quite a bit, especially from this community. So I thought I will just make sure that everybody understands.
You're the boss.
Thank you.
Please understand.
Thank you.
No, but seriously,
this is
I mean,
basics,
time is,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, we all are. See, there are two reasons. Either you are not taking the person seriously, or you are not valuing person's time, or you are not taking your business seriously. In both the cases, really, I would really request you guys.
Got it.
Please.
So
Yeah,
that's
guys, come on, let's
almost
be
like
authentic.
coaching for those who are not able to keep time. Things happen, but keep people in communication and reschedule. That's the way relationships will progress. Otherwise, you might not leave the best impression with the person, and it flows. What you do once reflects on your life. So yeah, on that note, Alithia, back to you.
Brilliant. So great. So she has names in the chat, and please do reach out during the week. Chaitanya, let's go now, and then Gaurav after.
First, my gratitude to Mike. He refines my pitch every month, every week. So what I do is I take your businesses online. So my USP has been creating a new category for yourself that you will dominate. You own it and you will dominate it. And if you have businesses that need to expand on the digital space, please get in touch with me. I will help you develop a new category, and then make sure that you have new streams of revenue. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. So leads, growing business, extremely paramount and very important. So put Chaitanya and your name in the chat. So whatever you guys are already doing, it's always important to go to the expert of that domain. Like Chaitanya is taking his inputs from Mike. Neeta was taking her input from someone else. So this community is really helping us to fine tune whatever we are doing. So use that for yourself also. But if you think you don't need it because you guys are experts and the best already, then Kalas, give some phone number from your phone book and let them get benefit from Chaitanya. So put Chaitanya and your name in the chat. He has some very disruptive ways of generating new leads using AI technology online. Stop haggling with standard stuff that you do. Use the new way of life towards growing businesses. Gaurav, no, go now, and then we have Lohit after.
I missed this in my earlier presentation. So Ramzan Kareem, Ramzan is here. In other parts of the world, it's called Ramadan. And I see Ayman is here. So Ramadan Kareem. We are a company called Infosys Technologies. We operate out of Dubai. It's a 20-year-old content creation company. We have recently come out with a suite of AI linked products that are having use in the education domain, in hospitality, in medical, in retail, manufacturing. Pretty much all domains can benefit from this. It's called Vera Vision, and we use cameras that are already installed to generate alerts and reports on how interaction is happening and how things can be taken to the next level. So I'm looking for people who are in any of these domains that I mentioned earlier to connect with me and or give me referrals so that I can present to them in the Middle East to grow my business. Thank you.
Brilliant. Guys, put Gaurav and your name in the chat. There's a lot of AI analytics information coming out of data, out of simple cameras. There's a lot of normal recording happening, but you can get analytics and information like how many men entered, how many females entered, what age was it, what time of the day is it, there's a lot of intelligence that is coming out, which is very valuable for business teams to plan their business. So put Gaurav and your name in the chat. If you know anyone in this field, any hotel, retail, healthcare, anyone in this field, just give him that contact and then he's going to do what he needs to do. Okay.
Thank you, Alicia.
Let's have Lohit.
Yeah, good morning, team. Myself, Lohit, representing Web Advisor. We have proudly been a Google Workspace partner since 2008, catering to clients worldwide. Today, I would like to speak about the security lapses which we are going through. One of the parts where hackers are getting into your system or your mobiles is an unsecured email through which they block into your recovery modes and they hack into your systems and do all the types of issues. So you can just get in touch with me to get a business mail ID setup or a professional mail ID of your own personalized domain at no additional cost, whatever Google charges. So please do connect to me for your business mail communication security. Thank you.
Brilliant. So guys, put Lohit and your name in the chat. Now, just a quick one. Let me just wake up this room because we are into generosity and the law of karma. The more you give, the more you will receive. There are phone numbers lying dead in your phone. Don't hoard them. Share them. I'm sure you know anyone who's facing security threats. You know anyone who's got AI required from cameras. You've got anyone who needs strategy from prediction. So come on, let's just willingly share, okay? So wake up. Okay, so come on, let's do that.
Alithia, just to also add to that, to wake up the room, I think it's a good idea to get a photograph. So all of you, if you could just switch on your videos and
let's do that. Are you clicking, Gaurav, today?
Yeah, today I'll see.
Okay, guys. A big
Cameras
broad
on.
smile. Whether you're happy or not. Fake it till you make it.
Ayman, are you joining? Clickety click. Whoever is there. Mr. Cameraman, your camera is not working.
Your camera is hiding your face.
Lighting,
Actually, Mudit,
lighting.
your profile picture is very handsome.
You like a silhouette. Very creative picture this will be. Okay.
He's a photographer.
3, 2, 1, go. Smile. Got it. Thank you.
Cool. All right, let's have so a lot of names for Lohit. So great. Awesome. I love that. Samir, go now, and then we have Amita after. For the others, make sure you fill your introduction in the link. That's the only way I will call your name. Go ahead. So, Samir. Is he here? Samir? Okay, let's have Amita.
Sorry, there's
Sam
some.
is here. Yeah. Come. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, good morning, Ramadan Kareem. My name is Samir. I'm representing my company Precise. We are into the gifting. Hashtag gifts is required by everyone, every company, every employee. Even a personalized gift we do. We are this business since last 20 years, and I have almost like 6 stores in Dubai.
Sorry about that, Samir.
It's okay. So anybody basically looking for the gifting, that's my the business that we can cater. And also this is a global platform, so I'm looking for the suppliers or vendors based in India or China who can assist in my line, like because I do import garments, leather products, all this from India and other merchandise from China. So this is my basic requirement. And yes, anybody for gifting requirement, please connect to me. You want to visit my showroom? We are based in Dubai Investment Park. You can come and see what we do. Thank you.
Brilliant. Welcome to the platform, Samir. And guys,
Thank
put
you.
Sam or Samir and your name. Samir's name first and your name after. So you ask for two things. If anyone need companies that need gifts and awards or whatever in this, there's Ramadan and Dubai has a big trend, this thing to give gifts all the time for every occasion. Annual day, there's Ramadan right now, Eid will go on right now and stuff like that. But he's also asking for any gifting manufacturers out of India or anything that you can connect him with. Again, you need not be the one who does it. Anyone in your phone book could be beneficial for Sam. So share that contact or connection. So put Sam and your name and he will reach out to you during the week. Yes, Gaurav.
Alifia, we have had some kind of applications, so to say, from people to do their business challenge. Most of them are first timers. Sam, in that
Your call,
in that sense, is the senior most, as in he's been coming not so frequently, but he's been coming for a while. So we'll do it with Sam. Precise.
Yes,
We will take that as a business challenge.
Yes, I'm really sorry because like I was in the group, but I know like we are in touch with most like the similar faces here. So but I like to continue with the forum like every
Good,
Saturday.
good.
So I
Very
put
well.
my calendar.
So
Thank
we'll
you.
do the business challenge with Precise.
Yes.
So you gear up for that. We'll kind of invite you shortly.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. No problem.
Yes, so it will be like a 5-minute introduction of your company and your challenge. And then we open to the floor where you can get inputs and then we can have a little brainstorming in the end. Okay, so it will be a 15-minute session in the end. Okay, so you try to position your business challenge clearly in 5 minutes.
Sure.
All right. Okay, great. Thanks, Gaurav, for that. All right, let's have Amita. And then we have Archana after.
Hello, everyone. I run a company, Mav Brand Stories LLC, which is an advertising and marketing advisor. We specialize in B2B communication. So I'm asking for companies which are B2B companies, IT companies, startups who are struggling with their marketing, who are struggling with their revenue growth. We are offering a plan of 180-day success plan at zero risk. So what happens there is you pay for 3 months, you get 3 months extra working with us. And in 180 days, we promise you taking your revenue from 1x to 2x. Our strategies are very simple. We go back to the basics of marketing, and build your marketing function in such a way that you get free from everyday struggle of marketing challenges, and your business goes on an auto mode of uh, uh, generating leads and revenue.
Wow, brilliant. So marketing, I always say, because I'm in the world of sales, I always say marketing always comes before sales. So people don't want to spend on marketing and then they wonder why their sales are not coming. So yeah, engage with a professional company. Don't try to haggle, don't try to do it yourself. So put Amita and your name in the chat. If you have any, it need not be for your own company, it could be anyone in your phone book who could benefit from her services. So put Amita and your name in the chat. Okay, let's have Archana now, then we have Baba sir after.
A very good morning, everyone. Myself is Archana Shah. I am from Mumbai. First of all, thank you, Alithia. And I would like to thank Rishikesh Datta also. He's not present right now. He has introduced me today. Today is my first meeting. I am into medical science and occult science. I help, support, and guide the people. I am a dietitian. I am a numerologist. I am a Akashic record reader. Actually, I am into many things. So I'm a career counselor. I'm a child counselor also. So I give personal as well as business consultation, career counseling. So whoever stuck up in the life, whether personally, business, emotionally, mentally, anywhere, relationship wise, you can connect with me. And to know more in detail, please connect me on one-to-one. That will be more better because I'm into multiple service and which everything is interconnected. And I have written two articles, upbringing of child, girl and boy, especially in India, and another article on relationship. Even I have given live on FM for career selection. So to know more, please connect with me. I'm sharing my detail in the chat box. Thank you so much, everyone.
Wow, brilliant. Thanks, Archana, for that. So guys, put Archana and your name in the chat for all the gorgeous services that she already spoke about, that she does. I think she's already got some names. So put Archana and your name in the chat for any medical health, any sort of issues, and a lot of numerology and stuff that she also does. Okay, let's have Baba now, and then it's me after.
Good morning, all. So, 10% of the time on average female spends in kitchen. So, hi, I'm Baba and I do comfortable modular kitchen and try to give comfort to females around. So connect with me, all females who are looking to modify kitchen or make a new kitchen in and around Mumbai, and I will help her to achieve more productivity from that kitchen. Thank you.
Sanjeev Kapoor is one of the known in the kitchen, not female.
If he's looking to make a
my
kitchen,
my
you can connect
question
with
will
me.
be why only female?
Yeah, why female?
Because recently we spend I would say celebrated Women's Day, and on an average female spends more time in kitchen. That's why. So if you are able to connect me to males who spend time in kitchen, I'm more than happy to make their life also comfortable.
Now the student is
Don't get started. Nowadays, the new female only hire female maids to spend time in the kitchen.
So you can think from humanitarian ground also. So you are going to make someone's life easy and comfortable, achieve more productivity. So I see we have a lot of people in this forum who are helping people to achieve more productivity from their businesses and processes. So yes, again, it's an productivity enhancement only.
Got it. Super.
Thank you.
So guys, kitchens are very important, and it's very important. So connect him with, I think last time he asked for interior designers, anyone who's doing. So put Baba's name first and your name after, because we're becoming a bigger group. So if you put Indrajit, put Baba's name first and yours after, so that I know the lead is going for Baba. All right. So it's me now.
Alika, just before the next one, sorry, your introduction. I want to ask, someone called SJ is asking to join the WhatsApp group. Can I have the full name,
Let
please?
him. Okay. Gotta do an independent talk.
Okay. Sorry.
We're a very
Go
big
ahead.
group and we want to keep time for the challenge. It's
Got
already.
it.
Yep. Okay. Sebi, Jules, is what? SJ Sebi Juice. That's a reply. All right, let's have, okay, so I'm next. So hi, I'm Alicia. I run a company called Rooftop Sales, where we help companies sell more, get more clients, get into clients you've never dreamt of having, like multinationals and higher category of clients. Most of the times we're haggling with medium SME sort of businesses that we are getting on board. But how can you get that bigger billion-dollar companies? How do you onboard bigger clients? That's the sales strategy I love working on. How do you do top-down sales, go right to the C-level and then sell down to the procurement and stuff? So how do you reach the right top decision maker, CXOs, and how do you do sales on that level? As business owners, we need to get more confident doing that. And customers you've never had, how do you break through those? Every year, you got to add brand new big customers to your, business. That's what I do. So that's Rooftop Sales. I've been into sales since the age of 16. Don't ask me how old I am today. Yeah, I breed sales and I love done more than $100 million in annual sales targets. So technically, that's what we work on. So my ask is for any businesses in Dubai and Middle East right now who need to improve their sales, improve their entire strategy, consider launching as an IPO eventually as well. Anyone who's doing more than $3 million in annual revenue, that's the kind of companies that we want to help scaling, franchising, IPO, grow up to that level. So another level of sales, we're talking billions. So yeah, if anyone like that, share those names. We're doing an event on the 2nd of April on Tuesday in Ramadan in Dubai. It's a live event. So join in for that. There's lots of learning and there's lots of sharing and it's free. So it's a live event. So if you or anyone in your phone book would benefit from a sales strategy, a strategy to grow a business on 2nd April, a live event, throw those names in and I'm happy to invite them. All right, brilliant. I already have names. So Sebi, go now and then we have Pia after.
Hi, good morning all. Yeah, I'm Sebi Jose. I'm in Dubai now. I'm representing MRC Shipping and Logistics. We do help people in ship their products from anywhere in the world through air, sea, or land. You need any services regarding that, you can connect with us. Okay. And if you need any particular clearance support or documentation support or warehouse support in Dubai, because you are having some product and you need some space to store, and then you have to deliver to your clients or customers, then also you can contact us. So that is about us, MRC and me. Okay. So anyone who wants to have some logistics support, expertise about us, can connect with us. Already shared my contact details. I will see.
Okay, excellent. So since we have a few new faces today, guys, the people who are giving their names in the chat, it is your responsibility to call them, to WhatsApp them during this week, before you come back next week, right? So these guys have offered you. So usually, what I love about Global Entrepreneur Network is we get into a networking group, you meet like 30, 40, 50 people, and then you try to call each of them. But what's unique with us is now there are 3, 4, 5 people who have offered you to connect with them. So this can be your priority where you actually connect with them and they know that you're going to call them, right? So it's really awesome. So make the most of it. So don't miss out. And when you reach out, guys, please remind them what you said today. Don't assume they remember you. Okay, so just remind them that I'm Sebi, and this is what I do, and you offered help. How can we connect and how can you help me, kind of a thing. Okay, so just remind them what was your ask and what you really do on a WhatsApp message so that it can be more time efficient for everyone. All right, let's have Pia now, and then we have Swati after.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Pia Burman. I run a company called Earth.com. As you might all know that I'm an interior designer and a consultant, and I've been practicing my profession from past 14 years now. And I'm into residential and commercial and hospitality business. So I'm looking forward to gather myself in regards to cafes, restaurants, and in many other areas. So be it residential, be it in UAE, be it in any other parts of the world. So I'm just looking forward to it. Thanks a lot.
Brilliant. So guys, she's a designer. She's able to put things together for designers. She's looking for other interior bigger firms which tend to outsource work to India and stuff like that as well. So she's extremely good at what she does. So put Pia and your name in the chat so that she can get more contracts for her interior design work. All right, let's have Swati and then we have Suryakant after.
Hello, everyone. A very good morning. So, this is Swati here from Dubai, and so I'm a motivational speaker and a success coach. I work with my partner Sachin, who is an English communication coach. So here I'm basically to inspire each other, and also my ask would be if you know any corporates or universities who would love to take sessions on success skills and sales skills plus public speaking, we would be glad to help you out. Thank you so much. And I would also love to help you guys for anything required. Thank you,
Wow.
Alifia, for giving this opportunity.
Excellent. So success coach, extremely important to have an accountability partner. So Swati, connect with her. She's based in Dubai, but she can, I'm sure, work overseas through Zoom, through online, through transport.
Definitely.
So,
Thank you.
so guys, put Swati and your name in the chat if anyone is looking for success coaching. Come on, we never take no this thing. I'm sure everyone needs a performance coach. She's talked about public speaking. She talked about sales. Anyone who's trying to improve their, so you can give her a contact, which is in Dubai or anywhere. Okay, great. Yeah, thanks, Gaurav and Lata. Let's have Suryakant and then we have Amit after.
Thank you, Alifia. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suryakant Bansode. I run a digital marketing agency based out of Bombay, and we are a brand from last 7 years. We are operating for local and global brands. My ask for today would be people that you know who run digital marketing agencies or development agencies based in Singapore, Dubai, US, UK. I would love to collaborate with them and be their back-end support in India. Thank you.
Wow, excellent. So guys, if you know any marketing company anywhere, it's very easy ask. So please put Suryakant and your name. It's a very, very easy ask. So most people outsource marketing to India because they don't have enough people, they don't have enough bandwidth. They're normally sales offices in Singapore, in Dubai, in the Middle East, most of these places, London, they're all just sales offices. They pick up incoming this thing, but then they outsource things to India. So if you know any marketing person, anyone you've worked with ever in the other regional countries, global countries, give those names and numbers to Suryakant. Put Suryakant and your name in the chat. All right, let's have Amit and then we have Mudit after.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amit Walia. I represent my company RK Industries, which is based out of in Hyderabad, India. We manufacture solar and electrical products, and we export them to countries like Africa, Middle East, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Philippines. My ask is I'm looking out for dealers, distributors, retailers, and electrical contractors in any of the countries that I have mentioned earlier. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. Solar is becoming, someone spoke about, I think Parikshit was talking about sustainability and how countries are going into sustainability and stuff. So solar becomes an extremely important, like he also said, everyone is talking about sustainability, but they don't know how to connect the dots. Products like what Amit is making can help people connect those dots, which are very confusing for many people. So put Amit and your name if you know anyone in the field of sustainability want to use solar products and in the range of manufacturing those range of solutions. Excellent, lovely. Let's have Mudit now. For the others, I'm almost coming to the end of my online list. If you've not yet registered, make sure you register ASAP. Go ahead, Mudit.
Hi, good morning, global entrepreneurs. This is Mudit Bagaria. When we talk of content marketing or digital marketing, we always talk about the areas of in terms of the content that has been put in up. So content now comes in two forms, that is visual content and the written content, and I work on creating the visual content. And I am a photographer, uh, pursuing my advertising and commercial photography in interiors, sorry, in space and fashion photography world, where we help our clients to create, we'll make them brands, and through the digital content, through visual content that we shoot for them, and we shoot for hotels, interior designers, resorts, and homestays. And last we shot for lodge and hotel in Delhi. And now we are heading towards again with the Predison again on, I think by the end of this month we'll have them on our panel. And also for fashion, we are working in Dubai with two major brands. One is Khatun Luxury Fashion, and second is owned by Pratibha, for again a fashion brand when which we're doing her e-commerce, helping out in setting up that. So that's what we're doing, and I'm looking for contacts for architects, hotels, and interior designers and resort owners. Thank you.
So he's looking for architects, interior designers, and he is a gifted photographer. So photographs, well photographed, can really add value to your entire thing. So architects, interior designers, just give those contacts to him anywhere in the world. Any architects, any interior designers, when you complete your work, you've got to present it well. Put it well on your photos, your videos, you can create content. So put Mudit and your name. If you know any architects or interior designers in India, in anywhere in the world as well, but preferably India because he's based there directly, but otherwise in Dubai as well or any other countries. So put Mudit and your name in the chat. For the others, I think Mike, Lata, did you register this today? Did you resubmit today?
Yeah, I did it. I did it. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Did you do it in the past?
Yes.
Or did you do it today?
Today again.
Did you submit it?
Resubmit.
Yes, I did. It said
Go
it's
to the
it's
bottom and then you submit it again. Try one more time. Go to the bottom of the thing, edit, go to the bottom and you submit it
Can you
again.
send that link once again, please?
Okay.
This is something we do to check your tolerance level. You should be very patient with all circumstances. This is a trait of a
If you
good
want to test the
entrepreneur.
tolerance, then it will be like you fill your introduction from every letter, every meeting, then the real tolerance will come. You'll be like, alas, I cannot introduce my company again. I cannot type it. Okay, brilliant. So let's have tapas. I already got tapas in. And Mike?
Now, Alithia, you are testing Tapas's tolerance. He's
Oh my God, I'm
taposh.
spelling wrong. What's
Tapas
it?
is what you get in taposh. Tapas is what you get in Spanish restaurants.
Maybe I'm hungry because I'm fasting. I've been going to everybody's table in the office and saying, hungry or thirsty? Okay, so how is it, Gaurav? Taposh?
Okay. Taposh. Taposh.
Taposh. English is such a crazy language. Taposh, go ahead. You have to unmute to speak. It works like that. Oh, sure. Unmute yourself, Taposh.
Unmute. Okay, then can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, so I just put it on EC2. I don't get these meetings, first of all, Gaurav and Alicia. So I don't get this meeting link, so I'm asking people, please send me the link on Saturday and then send me the link.
Are you not in the WhatsApp group?
No, I got out of it. So once I've re-entered it, I don't get these invitations, every Saturday or whenever, that this meeting is on and stuff like
It's
that.
the
So
same meeting link for every week. Once you put it in your calendar, you will never need and we meet every Saturday anyway. So it's the exact
Also,
same link every Saturday. Just put it once
also
in
on
your
your comment,
calendar.
I have also replied with the WhatsApp link as well, group link.
Yes.
That's okay. And then again, once earlier, I remember you used to send us, the entire list of attendees for the meeting, etc. So I don't get that as well because I'm not in the WhatsApp group. So I want
So I'm
Get in
adding
the
you to the
WhatsApp group
group.
because we cannot be
I'm
manually
adding you to
sending
the
it
group.
to everyone.
Okay, fine. That'll be great. Yeah. Okay, listen, everybody. I publish a magazine, a chronicle, a business chronicle called Afro-Asian Business Chronicle every fortnight. It has a million plus kind of audience across Southeast Asia as well as in Africa. So people who have businesses in UAE, Southeast Asia, or even in Africa, can please invest in a small advertisement as low as 5,000 rupees for a quarter size advertisement. That's one. If you want to write a story, I will do a story, we'll do an interview and stuff like that. So you get a lot of exposure. So please do look into this. I've pasted the magazine as such, 14 pages of it on the EC2. And if anybody wants specifically the magazine sent to you across online version also, the link I can send across. So you can have a view of what kind of articles we have across India as well, the government articles as well as the stuff that we do, every fortnight. So it's for exposure of your products and services in this particular region of Southeast Asia and Africa, which we publish and print every fortnight. So take a look at it, and I'm sure it'll kind of increase the brand building for your products and services across these regions. Thank you.
Fantastic. So guys, content is king. So Taposh is helping us to create that text, that LinkedIn, what do you write in those 100 words or 200 words? And most of the times, because you don't end up doing it, it's best to get it done. I always vouch that don't think you will do everything because every time you keep more things on your table, nothing gets done and you keep missing. Hire one person and get it done. Just outsource it and get things off your table. That's the best thing business owners can do. Getting things done is more important than doing it yourself. Okay, so great, Taposh, you have a few people to call back. And please join the link because there's no way we're going to send individual sheets to everyone who attends our meeting. So it's going to be impossible for us to do, my dear.
Yeah, I have shared the link with Tapas in his personal
I
chat.
sent it again right now. So WhatsApp group is important. Just join that link so that
You didn't send the register group, Alifia.
Huh?
I need to register again.
For the
Just
WhatsApp.
link.
You're already in the
the
sheet.
group.
If you're already in the sheet, I got you
No,
already. So your contact is shared anyway.
Okay. So that's for Lata, right?
Right.
Okay,
Alifia, go ahead.
All right, Lata, Lata, you have not, I don't have Mike and Lata, so I'm going to now start with the business challenge. I hand over to Gaurav. Mike and Lata, once you fill the link, we will introduce you quickly in the end.
I need to know where to fill the link. I'm not aware. That's the reason.
Do you see the chat of
Yes,
this?
I see the chat.
Okay, so I'm going to have to put the link one more time.
Right.
So I'll put the link now again. So we need to fill that link. You've come many times before, Lata. So you would have
Only once.
Yeah. So you just
This is my
click
second
on
meeting.
that link. I just sent the link. You got to click on it.
Okay.
And just go to the bottom and submit it. That's when you come to today's Google Sheet. If you filled it in the past, it will show that you
I have filled
already
it. It
filled.
says you have already responded. That's why I did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if
So
you read
you
the second
resubmit.
paragraph, it is self-explanatory. So let's get started with the challenge. Gaurav, take it off. And then we'll do the last two introductions. Give me 5 minutes in the end. So 3 minutes we'll do in the end.
Okay, we are at 9:13. I have till 9:23 or
Go ahead,
thereabouts.
get started.
Okay, great. Welcome back. We have Precise, which is into gifting solutions. I have sent a template to Samir. Let's see if he's got it. Samir, did you get the template?
You send in the chat?
On WhatsApp. But let me read it out and you encapsulate
You can share it if you want.
your problem with this. So this is what I'm saying. So
Share the
this
screen,
is
Gaurav, if you like.
I can open it.
One
I
second.
can see in chat. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me read it out.
Yeah.
Preparing a presentation of an issue prior to the meeting helps prevent incoherent or incomplete explanations of the problem. Additionally, your group members appreciate your using their time well. At the top of the appreciation list is the accurate identification of the problem, threat, or opportunity, the issue. So here, before I proceed, I want to thank Mike for sharing this template with me. I am not sharing it visually so that you can follow my instructions and we can do this well. So the issue is, Samir, hear this and then make the issue. Be concise in 1 or 2 sentences, get to the heart of the problem. Is it a concern, challenge, opportunity, or recurring problem that is becoming more troublesome? So what is the issue, Samir?
See the issue basically, like I introduced my company in just one line that we are in this business last.
Just give us 2-3 minutes more on what is your company, how old is it, so that we have a background and then we will address the issue.
Yeah, then I prefer that look like a more members can answer the questions and then on some kind of Q&A we can do. Basically, I'll introduce my company. We are based in Dubai since last 20 years. I'm part of this group since more than 14 years now. And we started the business for the gifting. And my background is I was in China before I was doing my business. I worked there. I lived there for almost like a decade. So when I moved to Dubai, I see the opportunity here. The people, the tourist market is here, and a lot of people there invest money on the gifting industry. So we started with the corporate gifts and the individual gifts, and during this last 10, 20, 15 years, I can see the tremendous growth here in this market, and a lot of like opportunities are happening, and Dubai is always a happening place. A lot of tourist destinations are opening. That we saw like in the last 15 years that how from the Sheikh Zayed Road, from the Trade Center to end of this Jablali, how the things have changed. That's industry like now we have grown up of more than 100 people in my company. We open office also in Saudi Arabia. So that's really expanding. So in terms of the challenging what we face right now, that one is like the qualified people and those really want to like spending time with the company. I've seen that a lot of like issue open understand that during the time we lost like COVID for particularly for my industry, like during the COVID time, nobody want to spend money for the gifting or anything. Like they were on this thing, so we suffered. Everybody suffered, like a travel industry or for us. And but we see a lot of people they left us due to their personal reason. Some people have joined, but most of the time you see that which I feel is not like it's my personal thing that when opinions comes, like most of the people, a new generation, they are they are not very focused on particular things that like okay, and not we can see the accountability or dedication. So those are the challenges what we face that most of the industry, and that
So
I like
just to make it precise, what is the issue? You are not generating enough leads, or you're not closing enough deals?
Or the buying pattern has changed, or what's the real issue?
The buying factor, the leads are mostly like there are a lot of the competition in the market, and people are offering a substantial product that is like the low quality at low
So
prices.
Samir, in one sentence, what is your main challenge statement so that the audience in attending this meeting can think of if they have done something similar in their own experiences or some ideas or tips for you. So in one sentence now, what is your main challenge statement for which you want solutions from our group right now?
Main challenge I can say that industry like around like the trend and the innovation. So most of the people, everybody want something the innovative those products. That's our the challenge what we're facing to introduce something new every day, every time.
The trend.
Samir, sorry, Alithia, one sec. Samir, can you just switch off your camera because your audio is not coming very clearly because what you said was not clear. Yeah, can you just rephrase it one more time, please?
Basically, the main challenge is that the current trend in the industry, we are changing it like from traditional the innovation one. So what like that's the main concern for for our industry right now.
So earlier, what were people buying, and today, what are they not asking for?
Yes, because the trends are changing like more towards sustainable gifts and more toward eco-friendly materials, and those are area that we have to change our shift from the traditional gift to these new innovations.
Got it. Okay, great.
Am I clear? This question.
Yeah. So, this issue you have shared with us now. It is significant because what is at stake? How does it affect money, income, people, products, services, customers, timing, the future, or other relevant factors? What are the potential consequences if this issue is not properly resolved? So it's a longish statement or question, but can you give us the juice so that then people can advise you?
Just I give you an example, like most of the everywhere they are now going for the sustainable industries, like people they're looking for the sustainable products and those giveaways and the gifts. So those kind of those limited sources are there in Dubai in terms of productions, in terms of supply, and those things like are really challenging. And till we change to from our traditional those products, and we have the right suppliers and right connection to those, then we can cope up with those requirements.
Right. So what is the ideal desired result? What specific results or outcomes do you want?
Of course, we are looking for those good those partners, who are strong into this area, who can supply us such kind of products and technology that we can match the requirement. Like I give an example, we had something like we got a supplier from China. They're producing a garment from the plastic bottles and they're recycling it and they're producing it. Those kind of things are is quite demanding here. But the challenge is we have limited sources here, limited suppliers that can produce some such things in Dubai.
Right. So have you taken any corrective steps, saying in the last 6 months, what are the activities that you have done newly, like new initiatives to correct the situation? If you could share that with us.
Of course, we have taken the substantial steps. We have installing our that 3D printers who can produce recycle trophies or gifts or any kind of those materials that is sustainable and biodegradable. That we have installed in the last 6 months, and those members in Dubai would like to see how we are changing from our traditional giveaways from that's required in future. Because I know the Parikshit is here, so he suggested 6 months back, change your the concept, because this is the government requirement or local requirement everywhere. And at that time, we said, okay, no, that's we are happy with our existing business. We don't want to change more. But when we see the requirements now, for everything's we are from the packaging to the products, we are changing it to the sustainable and all those kind of like particularly that we can cater with the future also. And that is the future that we have to change it, because we can't rely and sit on the traditional business what we have it existing one. But that's the reason we have installed our lab with 3D printers. We are changing to the printing technology to the eco-friendly or the sustainable inks, where like we can have some kind of a storyline. And when like a lot of competitors, if they're like they're focusing in those area, but we want to even top that before somebody come into the market, and we are ready with everything with the production in house, and we can produce when the requirements are coming, because we don't want to depend on like third party source until like that China also the limitation with the MOQs and everything. So we focus that we produce everything here, and we have taken the good step that we have installed the most of the production machines and everything that can produce this kind of the gifts.
Great, great. So what exactly are you looking for from this group? And then I will open the floor for suggestions.
Yes, for like the members can help us. One I said before, like one who have the right source and suppliers, and somebody who can help her to cater to this demand. We can supply that. We have a team that we can execute also this kind of project. So the both side, one side are the sources, like with the suppliers who are into this kind of sustainability activity, and second, from the lead side, that okay, this is something we have in a storyline that we can say these products are as per the current demand.
Great. Okay, Alifia, you want to start with inputs?
I love the flow of that questionnaire. I think thanks to Mike and Gaurav, well done, because I think he had very clarity in eventually when it went in that stage of questioning. So that was very good. But brilliant. I think he's got clarity. I think it's about sourcing new. The market is changing, and realigning and strategizing your go-to-market strategy. It's not necessarily what was working successfully 20 years back or 10 years back is going to be relevant today. And the more we can keep adapting and shifting to the right matrix that matter, like what is the need of the market, and you've got to keep aligning to that. So you've already got the 3D printers and brilliant. So that's already done. And how do you optimize that? And how do you improve your costing? And you've already got those answers where you want to source locally, and you have minimum order quantity restrictions when you're trying to import from China and stuff like that. But do that better. There's Canton Fair happening at the moment. Sourcing. So every business has two elements, as we always say, right? It's one thing is sourcing and optimizing your cost. That's one place where you can really focus. That's one area where you really work aggressively, where you optimize your product, because nothing sells like innovation, and nothing sells like the best product at the right price in the market mix, so nothing is better than that. And once you have that foundation, which is the foundation of your company, right, then you work with a go-to-market strategy where you can reach it to the most relevant people. But what I would also say is the better way of doing it is first you find your ideal target avatar. You don't make a product and then start finding customers for it. You've got to have your customer in your mind first. So select your right target audience. Like, who is it? Is it government? Is it municipality? Who are these guys who are buying big chunks of gifts for employees, for partners, is it banks? So ideally, you need to first identify your ideal clientele, which is easy to sell, where you've got maximum references, and then now go deeper into understanding what are their needs, where is it changing. If they want sustainability, it's a marketing pitch. It's more of a communication strategy. Most of us have products which are sustainable. Their cartons and the packaging is something that is biodegradable completely, but nowhere in our communication strategy is that going in. So first you get the end customer in mind, the vertical, the industry that you want to cater to, and then you work backwards in understanding what are their main problem statements, what are they really looking for, what are they, and for each of those, what are they, have a solution which goes not only in the product mix that you create and the product that you source from wherever that you do, and obviously the MOQs and all that stuff. But then with that, also have a communication strategy, a brochure, a pamphlet, a WhatsApp message, the different touch points, the LinkedIn feeds, the social media, but everything should be talking about. Can you change your purpose statement of your company to make it relevant to your audience? Can you rebrand and show that now we are sustainable, go green and things like that? It needs to come into your communication strategy as well. But start with your target avatar, target customer in mind.
Okay, Alithia, I have a challenge here. Thank you for your input. We are running short of time. So if I can get an extension of 5 minutes after you close the meeting officially, so that Amita and Chaitanya can give their inputs to Sam. Back to you.
So
just one line I will add, Alifia. Like when you say the target market, you're very much right, because like recently from the Hilton group, they want to remove from all the rooms all the plastic bottles. They don't want to give to the guest, so they want to change it to the the recycled bottles or drinkaware when visitor can go and buy it. This kind of opportunity is coming on like every day. This kind of things are happening with the hotel. So that what you said is right, because the target customers and what is the demand, according to that we can work on that.
Correct. So let me, I want to close this meeting on time. We've got 1 minute to go, but I encourage everyone to stay on for 10 to 15 minutes. So we will close the meeting later at 9:40 to 9:45 Dubai time. And let's stay on to share inputs for Sam. Let me quickly let Lata go ahead with your introduction. I've got you in the list. And Mike, you are left as well, so you'll be next. Go ahead.
Good morning,
Lata.
everybody. Very interesting meeting. I like the way you strategized and spoke to Sam about the things that he should do, which is the right way. My name is Lata Shubhakar. I'm an independent financial advisor with more than 23 years of experience. I live in Bangalore, India, which is the financial capital or the IT capital, so as we call it. I do customized financial planning for my clients. I specialize in giving business insurance and help NRIs to invest in India. India is going very strong in the economic world. We are giving guaranteed returns and equity returns, which are both very good. A lot of NRIs are looking at investing in India, whether it's in a life insurance plan or in the mutual fund and stock market. I would be able to help both of them. Today, I'm looking at what is known as business insurance, where companies, private limited companies, can buy insurance from the company and defer tax for them, for the company itself, and create a legacy or a retirement plan. So I would like to connect with two people, NRIs who are interested in investing in India through mutual funds or in life insurance, or I would like to connect with small and medium-sized private limited companies where the owners themselves are the directors and they're taking salaries, so they can defer tax and get a legacy created. Thank you very much.
Okay, brilliant. So guys, put Lata and your name in the chat if you know any NRIs anywhere in the world, because most NRIs don't have access to good investment advisors. So put your name, put Lata and your name in the chat. Lata and your name in the chat if you know any NRIs who need to do better investments, and any business owners in India who need to have tax benefits, because you lose a lot of money in tax.
Yeah, instead of paying tax, they can get the legacy create.
Come on, guys, come on, let's all wake up. Come on. I'm sure at least one contact from at least 3 of us. Anyone in India who's a business owner. Fantastic. Lata has offered help to many people. I've seen her name in many people. So she deserves a reference, guys. Come on, I'm not gonna. One more, come on. Lata and your name in the chat. And any NRIs anyone knows anywhere who need to invest, or any business owner in India? Okay, brilliant. Lata, you understood and you learned how to do it. Please make sure you do it like this every time so that we don't lose time educating our regular members every week. This is the only way it works, okay? So Mike is not on the thing yet, but he is our mentor, our guide, extremely gifted. Connect with him. and lots to learn from him. Also, the direction in which we did this challenge was a lot of guidance and a lot of mentoring from him. So he adds value to everyone he meets with. So connect with Mike. I'll find his contact and share anyway. Okay. So now the officially meeting is over. If anyone really hardcore has to leave, we understand, but we recommend everyone stay on for at least 10 minutes to help with more inputs for our friend Samir. Gaurav, take it back, and we have Amita first. Go ahead, and everyone can share, raise their hand if they want to share inputs for the challenge that Samir has already shared. And if you please use the chat, everyone can throw in their 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents in the chat as well. So go ahead, Amita.
Hi, Samir. We've been working because I'm a marketing and advertising company. So we work with many companies at times in, making customized gifts. And so there are few suggestions I have, which probably are not new to you. First thing is sustainability is ruling the roost. But what companies are doing is that they are segregating the value of the gift and based on their target market, in the sense that if they have to give to their employees, which could be blue collar worker at the bottom of the pyramid, white collar workers, then C-suite, and then their elite customers. So they are putting value to each, and there is still a huge market at the bottom of the pyramid, where they are looking for low value products only. They can be sustainable, they may not be sustainable. So that is a very big business moat to keep, and having a separate brand persona for that audience. Simultaneously, what our clients are usually looking for is extreme level of customization. They the kind of companies I have, which are usually MSMEs kind of companies, they want to use sustainability as an advantage tag, but it is not very important for them, but they are looking for more customized gifts. That was my little input here.
Because that's really it's good input, and definitely we can connect each other, because since we are changing our packaging designs and everything, maybe you can help us, because how we can you are truly right that like it's not possible to customize everything sustainable at this stage, but we can have something that we can redesign, rebrand something that okay, we can input like 60% is sustainable, 70%, something like that. That's really, and thanks for your comment on this.
Appreciate. Thanks.
Sam, I would also like to say that in India, they are going big time in being sustainable. They want to go eco-friendly. So there are a lot of vendors who do. In fact, even you were mentioning about the hotels. Even in the hotels, they're using, what is it called? It's made from areca nut. All the spoons and plates and bottles and everything, which is nature friendly, and it is biodegradable. So I can connect you to somebody who is doing that kind of thing, who can customize anything you would look at to service your hospitality kind of industry.
That will be great, Ladhavan, because India, that they're a great producer for, particularly for the garments and the leather, and also this kind of product. Like mostly, like we had recently a requirement from the schools, they want to change the uniforms of the students from the traditional cottons or polyester to the recycled material. So there are a lot of companies they are producing in Gujarat area or Tripur side. Those companies they're already doing this, and this will be a great connect for me. Anyone into such industry.
Yeah, there's another thing which is working very well in India. It's called coir industry. Coir is a big time manufacturers here in India. They do everything from the doormats to the beds and the carpets, and everything is made in coir. So that should also be looked at in your case.
Yes, sure. I'll send you my profile, and then you can see what are things, and any members who would like to have like one-to-one online, I'm available. and we can share our concept, like whatever things we do, we'll get more idea. Or if somebody in Dubai wants to visit my place, they can see, and not to I am selling something, but you can see what is how we can fulfill the requirement what we have.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna let Mike. I think Mike has a few questions. So, yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Thanks, Alethea. Sam, did you say you've been in business 20 years?
Sorry?
Did you say you'd been in business 20 years?
Yes.
What's your average customer lifetime?
Average?
What's the average customer lifetime?
Sorry, I didn't get.
What is your average customer lifetime?
See, because we are, I mean, in my business,
It's a
we depend.
number. Give me a number. Don't talk. Give me a number.
Like in the months or years, like how we define that one?
Customer lifetime.
Customer lifetime, like 2 years, 3 years, that mostly they continue.
So, okay, customer lifetime value.
Value is like because that's a different customer has their own, like one from retail industry.
Average customer lifetime value.
Like 200,000 dirhams.
Okay. You're guessing, you don't know. How do you work out your pricing?
Pricing
What's
based
your
on the
north?
demand. Pricing is based on the demand and supply.
Okay, that's wrong. Way to do it. What's your North Star metric?
Sorry, I don't want to answer this question. Please
Okay.
explain.
What's the number one thing you concentrate on to measure the success of your business? It's called the North Star metric.
Okay. Since we are sustaining since last 14 years, that 20 years, that's that's my.
Okay, you don't know. You don't know. You don't have one. What's your USP?
USP that we are innovator
13 words or less.
Innovative and creative.
Unique is a unique word. It means nobody else has it. You're saying nobody else in the world does that?
Yes.
Okay, I tend to disagree, but never mind. Okay. What do people buy before, during, or after they buy from you?
What do people they buy before and after me?
Before, during, or after? What do they buy from you? How many strategic alliances have you made in 20 years?
Sorry, I don't understand the question. I'm not going to answer. This is too technical for me.
It's all technical. It's business 101. Do you know the 3 ways to grow a business? The 6, but do you know the 3 primary?
What is that?
I'm asking you, do you know? Your question says no. Okay. That's why you're having a problem in
No,
business.
I don't have any problem. This is the challenges like every industry is facing.
Problem is a problem. Yeah, I know. And I've probably looked at and worked with 1,500 from entrepreneurs, solopreneurs to Fortune 500 companies, okay? 99% of you have the same problem. You don't know your metrics.
So,
You're selling products and services, nobody buys them.
See, it's always good to have a technical words, but practically when we are industry and we are sustaining from last 15, 20 years, and it's if okay that I'm not good into the word calculations, but you see that industry, but we see the challenge which I expressed that's
Okay.
yeah.
Sam, at most you're making 30% of what you could be making, at least 1/20th. I can tell you that from experience. I've been doing this for a long time. You can ask any one of the people who know me here. Ask Chaitanya, Ask Nita, ask Padma, she's not here, ask Alethea.
I'm not asking anybody credibility, who are they, or how everybody is expert in this industry. So
Nobody's an expert. Business is moving too fast to know everything.
That's why we are here.
Okay. Never mind.
Good luck.
So Sam, this was more like, there are, when you, there are some matrices and, there are some formulas and there are some things that, there are just some these questions, like, when you start going into answering, not obviously when you're just asked, like, it's not like a 10-second answer now sort of a question. These are questions which you just take a list and you sit when you're free on a Sunday morning, or just spend some time to really understand some of the things that Mike is. It's more of a global consultancy matrix, which global multinationals normally work and look at on a regular basis as their direction, if you will. It's more like the GPS and of course, we are running businesses on our own, and of course, we have a lot to learn. And there's always scope to improve and things like that as well. But this was more like, actually, you've come recently, but Mike has done training sessions for our entrepreneurs before. And there are some of these things that he talked about, the 3 ways to grow, and that's been shared in our platform earlier. So we kind of, some of our regular members know and understand what he's talking about, and we've tried to apply it in the past. So don't get, overwhelmed. It can be a deep, deep sea, and there can be deep sharks, but if you have to fight with those bigger sharks, we've got it.
No, Alicia, I understand. I know I'm not taking anything, but if I've started bombarding you with the 3D printing, all those things, but the terms are not aware, you can't explain. So they are a team here. Like I'm working with Parikshit. He's my strategic advisor. He's a young guy, but what he sent me before 6 months, 8 months back, I said, like, what he's talking is not relevant, but now he realized that what he said, it was right. So there are certain things might be I'm not mature to understand those technical words, but practically we see that how we can improve.
Yeah. Of course, there's a lot of theory and there's structure, and then there is practical. So there's obviously sometimes that theory and that structure can improve the practical, but that's okay. So that's just what you ask for. So when you said you have challenges, there are ways to look at that and resolve that and things like that. So it's more about take it, learn it, Google it. Maybe we can ask Mike to share a list of questions that he shared, and maybe you can look at that with I'm sure Parikshit understood most of those questions that Mike was driving, and maybe he can help you, channel some of those as well. Not everything is relevant for every business, if you will, but I always say one insight can change your matrix forever. So only one thing if you apply, or 2 things that you apply, can still be enough to change your entire trajectory of that challenge and the way you look at it. So, but some of those give you clues, and when you quantify it to numbers, it removes the emotion and it makes it more quantified in terms of a quantitative number. So that's why, in our world of sales, there is no gray. You either have it or you don't, or you either keep your job or you get fired. Unfortunately, as entrepreneurs, we keep missing our annual revenues and our annual targets year on year, and there's nobody to fire us. So
I say, like that's what you said is right, but we are in Dubai, like we work on more like a traditional style. We keep working on that. So I met my friend Parikshit. Then I told him, like, okay, this is really something different, and it is a young guy. He's explaining like how to improve the business, what are the things what we can do, and that's really if I'm not against anyone, but even Mike can put me the questions that I can reply by emails with proper mind thought. That
more
will
of
be
a
good.
self think tank. So it's more like you can run it with your coach as well, but it's more of a think tank which can give you some clues and ideas, and just look at it. It works.
If I may, Sam, I spent 28 years in Dubai, 44 in Mir, and I've traveled to over 50 countries.
That's good, sir.
But you can
My
connect
name's
on a
Mike, not
one-on-one.
sir. It's not,
as well.
We could do. Thanks, Mike. You see, you have been in the region for a while. You've been advising a lot of businesses, but sometimes people take time to kind of, come to your intellectual level. Not that that's the case today, but it's about building relationships, understanding what you are saying and what people are facing. So what I suggest is, Sam, set up a half an hour meeting with Mike on his Calendly, and Parikshit can join too, and collaborate, like see what is possible, and if there is scope for a deeper engagement, take it on from there.
No, I'm really I really appreciate that. I can have a mic, email, and everything. I can send whatever things, whatever question answers I can reply. I love to have somebody help me to anyone grow the business to next level. What we are doing wrong, what the challenges we're facing, how can we overcome? So definitely it's fine. That is good platform, but I'm not good at like Mike or Parikshit to express the wording into more matrix level.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So there are certain difficult conversations that one needs to have to grow our ourselves, our businesses, our relationships. On that note, I think I'll have to leave. I have a Toastmasters meeting. This club is called Dubai Advanced Toastmasters. Quick plug. I was one of the founders of that club 15 years ago. And today we are celebrating our 200th meeting. So I'll run there, leaving you in the very capable hands of Alithia and Chaitanya. Bye-bye.
All right. So, Sam, I'll give you a completely different perspective. Trust me, your 30 minutes with Mike will be worth your lifetime. Okay. So, my opinion, after being a strategy consultant for Deloitte for 16 years. The second one, now, when you say sustainability, the world understands zero about sustainability. So, if you actually understand sustainability, you have no competition in the world. When you say these areca nuts and all those things, people call it sustainability, but they know nothing about it. Areca nuts go through a lot of chemicals before they become the way they are. So it is not sustainable. There is one traffic jam in one junction, and then you are putting it to the next junction. That's it, with a flyover. So if you can actually engineer sustainability, trust me, 99.9% of people you see as competition disappear. The second one is that you are trying to build a business in a category which is owned by somebody. One small change and your business is in the air. So can you bring in technology to create one category of yours that nobody can even challenge? So I right now have solutions that can take your business extremely strong, and in the entire of Dubai you will not have a competition, or maybe you will have one player who is playing at a very big level. But all the MSMEs don't even come nearby. So when you do this, you will eliminate their need for creating sales material, collateral, everything. You convert every asset in their office into a communicating two-way communication portal. And if you do this, you are not only building brands, you are creating a niche for yourself, a category for yourself, which is almost impossible to duplicate. They will need 2 years. By then you would have taken the entire market. So I don't want to take too much time. Let's discuss this in a one-to-one conversation. Yeah, set up time with me, and then let's take this.
I love to have a one-to-one and a really interesting idea that I'm getting from this forum. How we can help each other, how we can contribute to my industry. That's really great, because I've been part of other networking group, but there's not such any direct people are ready to help each other. So that's really thanks that. I don't know why I missed all the previous meetings, but let's have a one-to-one, and I'm available. As you said, this Dubai, this Ramadan timing, so we work 9 to 3:30. We have plenty of time that I can spend on such kind of meetings. Yeah.
Sure.
Brilliant. Excellent. So with that note, I think if there is no more comments, we can call this meeting to a close, and we look forward to seeing you every Saturday. And please do share the link of invite to other groups and other friends of your community. I always say, being the sales expert, that send it to your potential customers who's not answering your call. Invite him to come here, and then guess what? You're going to see him every Saturday if he likes it. So send it to your potential customer, add value to your community, and share our link around. Okay. So thank you all for coming, and we look forward to seeing you again next Saturday.